Hi, I'm Derek Black. I'm the head of customer success at revVana, and today I'm going to walk through how you can use revVana to forecast services projects in Salesforce. We have a pretty easy setup here using the new Salesforce Revenue Cloud product for services project. You can go in here, you can grab services category, you can grab a bundle and configure it. I'm going to skip past that today because it takes a little bit of time, and the end result is you can end up with uh, all your resources that you need potentially for a services project. And you can set how many hours that you need of each of them, start dates, end dates, things like that. As this progresses, you can move this to needs review. And when it goes into review, that can trigger a next step in the sales process to maybe send this over to someone for scoping or understanding, more what's going on with the project, besides kind of an initial first rough guess as to what this needs. So this goes to a review. The plan is updated with the values here. So here's revVana working right next to Revenue Cloud to generate a first guess of what this project is going to look like. So we read all the values from these quote lines here. So we need, in this first draft, 60 hours of a solution architect, 60 hours of a data normalization engineer, and we have start and end dates for those. Those get transformed immediately over into our plan here. So we have an idea of the number of hours we need that we can use for demand planning for the resources altogether, as well as the total value and understanding of weekly revenue for this project. You can, of course, use this to roll up into any types of reports or anything like that. And say that this is in review and we notice that, hey, like maybe this isn't quite what we need. This data integration is going to be a bit harder than we imagined. So let's go ahead and update the quote line for integration specialist. And let's add in 30 more hours and another week. Go ahead and save this. After the services project is updated, the plan will be updated. And with that, we have our extra week or extra 30 hours. And we can come in here and change the shape of this a little bit too. So we know that we want to put a little bit more effort on this data integration up front than at the end. So we can change this to 40 hours. We can change this to 20 hours. And you can do this across the whole project to better understand what this is going to look like if you need to allocate resources for demand reasons or project reasons. You can have a clearer picture of what's actually going to happen and when people are going to be staffed on this. So this will save, it will update, and you can already see before this fully refreshes that we have updated amounts for the new hours here, and we have a better idea of what revenue is going to come in each week. So this amount here is the total revenue. This quantity is the number of hours. And we're, of course, using the sales price / net unit price to determine the rate. And that is how you can forecast a services project in Salesforce with Revenue Cloud and revVana.